Well, good morning again. I wanted to elaborate. It's one thing to say good morning. It is another thing to have a little walking chat. So I was thinking this morning. I got up and I plugged my AirPods in, and one side just would not work. And the other thing, Apple's got some great features, but they're only great when they work. Like you can pop your the little AirPod case open, and a lot of times it will go ahead and tell you what the battery level is for all your various devices, right? So you get a whole little graphic, and it's kind of animated, but it only works when it works, and it's kind of finicky about when it chooses to work. So that's one of my frustrations with Apple. I love pretty much everything that they do, all the products, all the whole ecosystem thing. It's a little irritating to be locked into kind of a walled garden, but that's kind of the price for quality. But when the stuff fails, it's like, what did I get into here? Why am I investing in this if it isn't going to work as advertised? And some of this may be down to the fact that I've got an iPhone 14 and we're on generation 17 now, and I'm kind of stubborn about upgrading these things because I'm like, yeah, I paid like $1,200 for this phone. I want it to last more than a year. I don't intend to start giving Apple $1,200 a year just for the privilege of having the latest and greatest phone. I'm sorry. As much as I might like the products, like the way everything works, I'm also not a big fan that they eventually make everything obsolete. My 2020 MacBook Pro, which has served me well, traveling, van life, and all that, since 2020, it works, everything works, but it's now reached the maximum of its upgrades and operating system. And I could do some fancy stuff and kind of hack it and make it upgrade, but like, why should I? Why should I? Does anyone else remember a time where every single Apple product or Apple computer could run the latest Apple operating system? Anyone else remember that? I absolutely remember that. I remember firing up like an old, like, Bondi blue iMac, little egg-shaped iMac, and putting the latest operating system on it at the time. And it worked. Everything just worked. That's the way Apple was. It's kind of not the way Apple is now. Like, they're very invested in trying to get you to spend more and more money and ridiculous amounts of money on ridiculous things. I mean, look at this Apple Pocket thing, the iPhone Pocket, or the sock, or the G-string, whatever you want to call this thing. It's like $240 or something for this thing. 3D knit. Isn't everything that's knit 3D? I know they're taking a lot of flack on this thing right now. I'm no exception. I give you flack, Apple, for, I don't know, this bougie, like, pretentious garbage. Like, while I'm not able to get one AirPod to work. So, all right. Well, that's the walking Kev. Bunch of griping. Sorry about that. But what a beautiful day, right? Check out this windmill. Isn't that cool? Cool little neighborhood. But I am kind of looking forward to some of the changes that are coming up. Kara and I are going to have one more big garage sale in December 6th to be exact. I am aiming for that to be the very last garage sale of my life. We're going to get rid of, by that point, we should be able to get rid of everything that we all the excess that we have. Maybe there'll be some residual stuff floating around, but we're going to work really hard to downsize the whole thing, move into a much smaller place, have a smaller footprint, leave a smaller mark on the world in terms of the impact we have on it. That's one thing I'm aiming for. But also just travel lighter through this life. That's what we're really looking forward to. So one more of these things, and then who knows? Our aim, probably gonna go to Pennsylvania for her client, work on that house for a little while, and then I don't know, meander, kind of wander the East Coast, visit some friends. I'll be updating you on some of those friends. Some of them are quite famous. That's right. And I won't name drop now. I'm going to name drop later. And then, you know, for vacation, we're going to go to Disney World at some point, because we actually bought like a whole big package to Disney World back in 2020. Never got to use it. And they kept telling us, well, it's good forever. It's good forever. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's good forever, except that the value of it goes down, down, down every year. So what was a 7-day, fully decked out park hopper, you know, food included, all the bells and whistles package, now gets us like 2 days of one park. Disney math. So anyway, that's all the complaining I have for today. Thanks for joining the Walking Kev. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. See you next time.